Hello students, here we have, this is Mr. Sims by the way, and we have a lesson video on how to find the unit rate on a graph. So what you're going to do is, in your student booklets or your notebooks, you're going to write the lesson objective. So go ahead and hit pause and write the lesson objective down. Alright, so the lesson objective being, I can find the unit rate on a graph. Okay, first thing I want to clarify is in the paper, the worksheet that we're actually working out of, you're going to notice that they use this word constant of proportionality. This is also known as the unit rate. So whenever you hear the words or you see that they're asking for a constant of proportionality, that's the same thing as a unit rate. Constant means the same. Oops. Wow, that went right there. All right, constant equals same. Right? And proportionality comes from the same unit rates. So here we've got a graph, and it says the graph below represents the speed of a car. What is the constant of proportionality? Or let's put in parentheses here and write this. What is the unit rate? Okay. So on a graph, you'll notice that along the y-axis, and let's label this with a y, we have the speed in hours, and this is the x-axis, we have the miles. Okay. Typically, what you're looking for is you're looking for the rate of miles over hours. Okay. Well, these coordinate pairs are going to give us the miles an hour. So this point here reads that it's the point 30, 60. 60 miles in 30 hours. So you can take any ordered pair, and you may remember this as well, that we take y over x. And we can just take the coordinates, y over x, and y represents the miles, or sorry, the speed, and x represents the miles. So I could take 60 over 30. Okay? And 60 divided by 30 equals 2 miles per hour. Right? So finding the unit rate off of a graph, it's just taking a coordinate and writing it y over x. Okay? 60 over 30. All right, let's take a look at another one. The graph below represents the total kilometers Jack walked in hours. What is the constant of proportionality? Once again, what is the unit rate? Okay. So the unit rate, and notice you can pick any of these pairs. This is how, if you think about a table, you have this point right here. This is the point 1, 40, where x is the 1 and y is the 40. So if I want to find the unit rate on a graph, I can just take the y coordinate and divide it by the x coordinate. This is your y, this is your x. So I could take 40, which is my y coordinate here, 40 over 1. Well, 40 divided by 1 equals 40. So that one is relatively straightforward. Okay? Remember, at any point through these videos, don't be afraid to hit pause, or don't be afraid to re-watch some of it if you missed what was going on. All right, so I have one more example for you. So really, it's just taking this y over x, finding a coordinate, taking the y coordinate over the x coordinate. All right, we got one more for you. All right. The graph below represents the water consumed by a baseball team over a period of 6 days. Constant of proportionality, once again, unit rate. To find the unit rate on a graph, you're going to take the y coordinate and divide it by the x coordinate. I'm going to pick a different one. I'm going to pick this one just to show you don't always have to pick that first one. So we're going to pick this point here. The x coordinate, this is the x and this is the y. The x coordinate is 4. The y coordinate is 40. So if I take y over x, I'll take 40 over 4, which equals 10. So the unit rate being 10 liters per day. And that is basic. That's how you find the unit rate. Also notice that you probably could have used this one, and see how you see the 10 here and then the 1? Well, there's a little trick to this, and during the practice time we'll kind of discuss that with you. Right. So at this point, there's a worksheet that we'll be working on together. So this is Mr. Sims signing off.